Now then, this concludes the tour, but I believe it'd be difficult to understand if I just explained with words, so you should all use your own 2 feet to check out the inside of the building. That's all from me. Any questions?
Like, I'm starting to get hungry. Where's the food anyway?
Fuck. Huh? Is that necessary?
What are you saying? Of course it is!
But it's supposed to be an escape game. How can there be any tension if there's no limit? So I've decided to use your stomachs as the time limit. What do you mean? Well, simply put, it means kill someone before you starve to death.
What the heck? I'm gonna last 20 minutes! Where's the knife?
I'll kill all of them. Well, I have a feeling she'll be the killer then. I mean, they're probably setting her up to be the killer, to be fair, so it won't. But, like, she could fight her way, get the ultimate weapon, kill someone. She's hungry.
I'm hungry.
If you're planning to kill someone, I highly recommend you make your kill as soon as possible. It'll be too late if you get so weak you have no energy to kill. Hey, hold on! Starve? Damn it. How much more of this do we have to take until... God damn it.
It's because my button's resting naturally on it, so when I...
Your button's resting naturally
My
on it?
thumb is resting naturally on the button. My butthole's resting naturally on the button.
Guys, he's having a stroke. Please help.
The controller's up my ass.
Oh, God.
I'm playing this by just clenching.
You have a very good butt muscles then.
Thank you.
Oh.
Until he's satisfied.
Was he serious about there being no food? No way! That's the one thing I don't want! I don't mind starving as long as I can eat! Just let me eat already!
Doesn't make sense.
Shut up!
As soon as she learned there was no food, she was overcome by hunger. Obsessions are truly annoying. But at least try to stay calm. Now is not the time for you to panic!
That's not helping!
Well, being loud here isn't gonna help us, so for now we should explore the inside of the building too.
Of this building, too.
After all, if you don't give up, you're sure to find hope. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko? Yeah, that's right. Then let's get started. The same pairing as before is fine, right? Hold on, this time around I really want to pair up with Miss Sonia.
She's already left with Gundam.
She already left with Gundam.
Looks like you're being avoided, not just rejected.
Kazuichi, I understand that you're feeling down, but we better get going. Akane, you too. How much longer are you gonna stay shot? Come on, let's go.
With heavy steps, everyone left to explore Grape
Oh,
House.
sorry, hold on. There you go.
Now then, where should we start?
Since we're on the first floor, it might be okay if we start with Grape Tower.
So you're saying you're gonna start with the most suspicious place? Alright, let's start with Grape Tower. Let's start with Grape Tower!
Anyway, let's find the exit. Damn it, there's no way I'm gonna let myself starve to death in here.
Who's that, though? Who's that? Who's that? Ogre!
Ogre.
What is this? A muscular bronze statue? It's probably an ornament, but it doesn't fit the ambience at all. There's a name written on here. Ogre? Does that mean it's a statue of an ogre? Why is it wearing a sailor uniform?
Because I've eaten much protein.
So, it's interesting, right? Because again, this leads you to believe that this has something to do with the survivors, because the only person that's ever called her ogre is Hiro. So I'm assuming that Hina wanted a Sakura statue for this environment that they probably made, or something.
And Hero just insisted on putting ogre.
And Hiro put ogre as like the little placard thing.
Fair enough.
I think that's the implication here, because again it says ogre. If it would say like Sakura if it was like just a monument to her or whatever. Cock.
Cock.
It's a wall cock.
It's a wall cook.
Cock.
Since there are no windows or Monokuma announcements, I have to rely on clocks to know what time it is.
Except I guarantee you these are all going to be like damaged or something, and we're going to have to rely on Mechamaru's clock. Because that's the only reason that they would add it in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a bathroom here as well. Regardless, I still cannot shit. That's the only downside to this body.
The only downside? Your optimism is praiseworthy. And I just can't interact with the
He's
female
so
weapons.
sad he can't shit.
Please,
He just wants to shit.
please let me shit.
Look at that statue! I'm starting to feel a little excited.
What do you mean?
Ah! But why is there a statue like that in a place like this? Wait, is this creature inside this building? I think the joke is because Akane is a weird combination of Aoi and Sakura. She's like their love child.
Yeah, I get you.
So I think it's a meta joke.
Well, yeah, I think also because if everyone's thinking that it's an ogre, she's like, I want to fight it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. You're right. That's pretty funny. I don't think so. This is probably in the hall just to garnish it.
Garnish? You mean like a food garnish? Is this food? Is it tasty?
It's not food, it's just decoration. I've got some sausage for you.
No. Akane, if you're really that hungry, I've got some sausage for you. Snuck away.
Ow, no biting!
Ow! Ow!
Starvingness seems pretty straightforward for Monokuma. The piece of shit. How dare he pull such a dirty trick on civilians? Piece of shit!
Piece of shit!
I talked to you already, I think. But we're going to Great Hall.
Oh.
Grape Tower's beyond this door, right? Just like it's Strawberry Hall, I only need to press this button.
Alright, leave it to me.
Mechamaru raised his voice and vigorously slammed the button more times than he needed to.
He's like my mom. He's incredibly impatient.
I like how they're just reusing dialogue and stuff for this.
Yeah.
Like, the Monokuma has said the same thing like 3 times. Every time
You just
Mechamaru...
said the Monokuma.
I meant to... I don't know why I jumbled that. But the Monokuma lines in this building have said like the same thing like 3 times. Where he's just like, let's talk about the grape room in succession. This is the grape room. Blah, 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 blah. Use your own 2 feet to explore. And then it's like Mechamaru punched the door more than he needed to. And they say that like every time there's a button.
It's not opening.
That's weird. When we were at Strawberry Hall, they should have opened.
Don't tell me it's out of don't tell me it's out of order. Fine, time for it to break down.
Time to break it down?
Find time for it to break down.
Oh, find time for it to break down. I didn't even see fine. Jeez.
Well, it obvious.
But, God, I'm having struggles.
You really are. You okay?
No,
Do you need to go lie down?
I'm dying.
Well, stop it.
Well, it obviously shouldn't. Good chunk.
Did you hear something?
And that's when Mechamaru started shouting. The door opened. But what was that pause just now? Why didn't the door open right away?
So this is Grape Tower. The structure of this building doesn't seem all that different compared to Strawberry Tower.
Yeah, you're right. The building's the same circular shape, and the ceiling is just as high and hard to make out.
However, the wall is green. Strawberry Tower's wall is red.
It's not like it looks like a holographic projection or anything like that.
It's okay. Well, speaking of different, there's something blatantly different over there.
It's a strawberry.
Oh, you could look at these. There's a picture on the floor of Usami's face with grapes in her mouth. This feels different from Strawberry Tower. The Usami picture over there had a strawberry in her mouth. But what's truly different
It's Mechamaru. He's made of metal now.
is the fact that there's grapes in her mouth. Oh my god! I just realized Mechamaru's a robot! On the Grape Tower door at the far back... Oh my god. I'm gonna just take my thumb off the button whenever I'm
That
not.
might be a good idea.
On the Grape Tower door on the far back, there's a strawberry image on there. People are gonna see more of the text screen than the actual game.
Yeah.
A strawberry door inside Grape Tower. That sounds complicated.
Sounds like the opposite of Strawberry Tower. As I recall, there should have been a grape image on the far back door of Strawberry Tower.
So on the strawberry side there's a grape door, and on the grape side a strawberry door.
Can you figure out what that means?
That's even more complicated. However, this time the door might connect to the outside. However, this time the door might connect to the outside.
Actual doubt. It's almost like it's the same tower, and there's just two sides of the same tower.
It's obvious by looking at this map, since there's nothing beyond the far back door of Grape House. So the only thing we can do is try it.
Hold it. I heard what you guys were discussing, but it'd be pointless to even try, I think.
What did you say?
Before we get to that... Oh, that's you.
Before we get to that, why are you here, Chiaki? Were you with Nagito and Kazuichi?
It's exhausting to be around those two.
Understandable. So you ran away.
That door doesn't lead outside. I think it's pointless to even try it out. Definitely.
Definitely, you say?
It's rare for Chiaki to be that certain.
I have a good reason for that. I think I found out the secret of the funhouse's structure.
The secret of the structure?
Want me to tell you? Do you want me to explain it to you?
No.
Well, pay close attention to each house's relationship to its respective tower. First, try to remember the first floor of Strawberry House. From the elevator, Strawberry Hall is on your left-hand side, right?
Oh, from the elevator. I was like, what? No.
And if you walk along it, you'll end up at Strawberry Tower, right? On the other hand, Grape House. From the elevator, Grape Hall is on your right-hand side, right? And if you walk along it, you'll end up at Grape Tower, right? Now here comes the main point. With those two buildings...
I like how she's not gonna tell us.
Yep.
Ah, see, we're here all along. Hey, Chiaki, don't go running off on your own.
You disappeared so suddenly, I was worried about
Aw,
you.
he's worried about her. I do secretly kind of ship Nagito and Chiaki just a little bit. He does genuinely seem to like her quite a bit. It's cute. Like, more so than everybody else. He's just
Kazuichi,
shaking his
Nagito.
head vigorously.
Thanks to your disappearance, I was left all alone with Nagito.
Huh. Was that annoying for you?
Hell yeah, it was! I don't want to be alone with a creep like you.
I see. So it's not just Hajime. You don't trust me either, huh, Kazuichi? Hey, are you okay? Have you stopped trusting other humans?
I just don't trust men now!
Yeah.
Well, yeah, thanks to you, bastard.
Huh? Oh, you all came.
Good timing. We didn't have to waste any time gathering people.
That was quick. I thought your investigations would take more time.
There aren't many areas to search, and we didn't find any good clues.
Right now, the only thing I found out is... There's seriously no food anywhere! This ain't funny at all!
I've heard it's super painful to die from starvation. Before that happens, why don't we, the hamsters that Gundam carries around?
You imbecile! What are you implying?
Ah, I'm sorry!
Kazuichi, you should be grateful to Sonya. If you'd gotten your hands on my 4 Dark Davas of Destruction, your body would be incinerated by hellfire.
Oh, I just think they're cute!
But are the hamsters going to be okay without food?
Fortunately, the flowers blooming in Strawberry House's indoor park are cursed flowers from Hell's Garden. As long as those seeds are there, the 4 Dark Davas of Destruction shall not lose a single hit point.
I am relieved to hear that.
Now then, let's listen to your reports and see what you guys have found.
Yeah, they don't even bother with Grape Tower or Grape House because it's just the same as Strawberry House, the different texture on it.
Personally, I'd rather let Chiaki continue her talk, but oh well, I should listen to what everyone has to say. Is it fine if Gundam, Fuihiko, and I represent our teams and give the reports? Yeah, I don't mind.
Rejoice, mongrels. I've discovered something that you fiends will be happy to hear about.
Yes, our team's discovery is number 1. We shall not lose.
I think their priorities are off slightly. Well, I'll just go down the... Allow me to give you a brief report. Since I'm the one who made this discovery, it's just as important as I am.
Not at all.
Which means it's not that important at all. Just hurry up and say it already. Well, it's about the 3rd floor of Grape House. Do you remember what Monokuma said about a Monokuma archive on the 3rd floor? I actually tried to go in there. Just like the name suggests, it was an archive full of stuff about Monokuma. I like how it's the button and gavel from the first game.
Yeah.
Oh, and then there's stuff from the what are they called? What are the sequences in the first game called?
The executions?
No. The where Monokuma's sitting there and he just goes on a random rant and a new item is added every time. Monokuma Theater.
Oh, Monokuma Theater.
Yeah, there's items from Monokuma Theater in there too.
Yeah. You're right.
I know my Monokuma lore.
You really do.
It reminded me of those celebrities who built their memorial house inside their hometown.
Then it looks like we don't ever need to go in there. Ever.
Also, I found a lost child at the Monokuma archive.
A lost child?
Huh? Where'd she go? Hey, don't just hide, come out.
Hello!
So the lost child was you.
Right? Is that how people that's how people react, right? Well, I had a general idea of how you all would react. It's okay. I won't be depressed anymore. I'm used to being treated so
Poorly.
How sad. It's so sad I'm getting used to it. She seems a little tense. Did Monokuma bring you here as well, mon ami? Yes, I'm so ashamed of myself for getting carelessly tricked by him. I'm a failure as a teacher. I have no right to guide
Everyone.
Nobody here considers you a teacher to begin with.
But I'm honestly happy that you're here.
Huh?
Hey, are you a complete stuffed animal? Is there any part of you left that's still rabbit meat?
I'm expected to be
Food!
Emergency provisions.
Emergency provisions.
Now then, I shall present to you my discovery. I won't let you say such nonsense like, I forgot. Monokuma said it himself before we arrived here. He said there are ship parts in the fun house.
Could it be?
Kazuichi, and you lonely humans, fall to your knees and show your gratitude to me, the overlord of ice of the destroyed world of death. Feast your eyes on this. Behold, a motor. It's a ship part.
Gundam,
Based on its extremely small size, isn't that...
That's just a radio-controlled toy!
Allow me to tell you a little old story. I was born as a result of a union between a human and a demon, and my existence was shunned by both races. Perhaps it's because nobody has ever bought me a toy before, but I believe this is truly remarkable.
I'm not asking about that. You mean the ship part you found was just some radio-controlled toy? Loser! Tee-hee! You totally got tricked! I never said a single word about the ship being real! Stupid, idiot, moron!
Oh!
Looks like we don't even have the strength to get upset.
It might be better if we leave him alone for a while.
So it was definitely a waste of time to believe Monokuma. If so, what he said about our student profiles might be a lie too. But our situation is getting so grim, I can't really focus on that right now. Sure the others already know, but let me tell you just in case. Second floor of Grape House also has guest rooms similar to the ones at second floor of Strawberry House. But instead of being covered with a strawberry pattern, they're covered with grape patterns. Also, like the guest rooms, there's a similar lounge here as well. There's also a phone in the lounge, but instead of a grape button that was on the... However, instead of the grape button that was on the phone in the Strawberry House's lounge, there's a strawberry button on the Grape House's lounge.
On the grape houses? There's a strawberry button on the grape houses lounge?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm just guessing at this point, but it's possible we can use those two phones to communicate with each other.
So the picture on the button shows where each phone connects to.
The picture on the button shows where each phone connects to. That's probably it.
That was the last report, right? Then is it okay if I go now?
This is what you mentioned earlier, right? About the structure of the funhouse?
The structure of the funhouse?
Well, I've come to a conclusion. The grape tower that we're in currently and the strawberry tower we were in earlier, I think they're actually the same building.
The two towers are the same building, you say?
I see. What makes you think that?
Their positions. Inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is facing the elevator, right? But inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is facing the elevator, right? And so, if we think about it and put those two together, the two towers are the same building, and each house connects to the center. That's the building structure that comes to mind.
What? Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are the same building?
But that might be a possibility. Come on, just take a look at that door. Isn't the strawberry image the same one that's on the elevator and telephone? Then in the same way, wouldn't that image on the door also be showing where it leads to? If that's the case, it would mean that Strawberry House is beyond that door with the strawberry image on it. Wow.
Whoa.
As well as...
That's yucky.
As well as the opposite. The grape door that was at Strawberry Tower would lead to Grape House. Meaning we open the Grape Hall's... Meaning we open the Grape Hall...
Yes, you got it right.
I did? Okay, I'm having a stroke now too.
Meaning we opened the Grape Hall's door when we came in here. Meaning, depending on which door we use, this tower changes to either Strawberry Tower or Grape Tower.
Which means when you look at the other side of the Grape Hall door that we used to come in here.
Yep, the grape picture should actually be on here.
It is, it's on both sides. We would know that.
Then all I gotta do is confirm it, right? If we can close that door from the other side.
That might be impossible.
Impossible? Why?
Well, Hajime and Mechamaru were the first ones to enter Grape Tower, right?
What's wrong with that?
You both suck. When you two entered Grape Tower from Grape Hall, didn't it take a little while for the door to open after you pressed the button?
Huh?
So, just as I assumed.
How'd you know?
When I was walking around by myself, I went back to Strawberry House for a while. I felt like there was something I missed when suddenly, the Strawberry Hall door automatically closed in front of me.
The door automatically closed?
And afterward, no matter how much I pressed the button, the Strawberry Hall door wouldn't open. But why? The doors to Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower must be designed so that only one can open at a time. I mean, if both doors opened at the same time, we'd easily find out that both towers are the same building. If that happens, it wouldn't be a funhouse anymore, right?
Then the reason the Strawberry Hall door automatically closed in front of you.
Was it because we opened the Grape Hall door?
When that happened, the Grape Hall door didn't open because it was waiting for Strawberry Hall's door to close. If you think about it like that, it makes sense, right?
Like, you're saying all this hard stuff I don't get, but aren't you forgetting the most basic problem? The color of the walls in Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are different, you know? There's no way they're the same building.
You didn't notice? They're just lights on the floor being shined on the wall. By reflecting a colored light onto a white wall, it makes it look like the wall color has changed.
Then what about the picture on the floor? Is that different too?
Maybe the floor is just a screen, and the picture is being projected from beneath the floor. In fact, when you look at it closely, it's not a picture that was actually drawn on the floor.
Oh, I see. Then it's safe to say they're the same building, right?
But this is a very important problem, so isn't it better if we test it out? Test? For example, we should leave something behind here, and we'll all go to Strawberry Tower. And if it's still there, we can conclude they're the same building, right?
Want me to stay then?
No, that's impossible. There's a sensor preventing that.
Huh? Sensors?
Don't you feel it? There are countless sensors plastered all over the tower's walls and floors. Why can't you notice them?
I'm more surprised that you actually noticed them.
My guess is that the sensor could probably detect any movement within the tower.
And when it reacts, it prevents the door from opening. I knew there'd at least be something like that.
By the way, how good is that sensor's performance?
It's quite high performance. It seems it can even detect your heartbeats and breathing patterns.
Then it'd be completely impossible for someone to stay behind.
What about Mechamaru? He's a heartless robot.
I have a motor running inside me. It's as good as any human heart.
But if you're in sleep mode, that function will come to a stop too, right?
Like you said, if I seesaw functions with sleep mode, the sensors won't detect it, but... Do you need to go that far to test it? I won't tolerate any robo-prejudice.
Sorry, you're right.
And once I enter sleep mode, I will not regain consciousness until the good night switch is pressed again, or if my chest alarm goes off. I'm a little concerned about being left alone in that state.
It is far too dangerous, even as an experiment. It is possible that we might violate the laws of robotics. Then, why don't we just use this? My student handbook. I'll leave this handbook here, and we'll all move over to Strawberry Tower. Not the backpack that's apparently attached to my sweater.
Yeah.
And if by chance the handbook is still there, we can safely say that the two towers are the same, right?
You're right. Let's try this. We left behind Chiaki's e-handbook right away. Then we left Grape Tower and made our way to Strawberry Tower. I have to
You have to go.
go over there, okay.
You have to go all the way there. Turn. Turn.
I'm trying. I can't turn. I don't know what's going on.
You're pet hatched. You went to the
Regulations.
regulations. It's a thing.
It's a creature.
Congratulations. It's a
Creature.
It's chibi.
Chibi me.
Chibi me.
Creature. Damn it.
There you go. Really is a fun house, isn't it?
I must say, this elevator is rather quiet. It is like the Toad's Wart. Oh wait, never mind.
Toad's Wart? What's she talking about? Doesn't feel like we're moving extremely fast. It seems it's moving very slowly. If so, the two houses might be surprisingly close. If the two towers are connected in the middle, the distance between them shouldn't be that much. Alright, let's head over to Strawberry Tower. I wanna go in there.
That's not where you get to go.
I wanna go in there.
Stop, I must prevent you.
Hello.
Now then, let's see what result awaits us. Have you fiends made up your mind? Don't forget to pray to your god. Well, it's not like I have a god to pray to anyway. I already know God has been wiped out by my very own hands.
Beautiful.
Yo, Gundam killed God? Holy shit.
Holy crap.
He's the blackened. I'm calling him out. If you press the button next to the door, you should be... Oh, I
I'll
thought it was
press
telling
it.
me to go press it. Okay.
Wait, step aside, you fiends.
What?
Emissary of evil. In accordance with our ancient contract, the time has come to lend me your aid. Pierce through. Supernova Silver Fox Sandy.
Oh, it pressed the button.
Truly, this is the skyline lamentation art of the demon mouse. Soon the door of destiny shall open.
Wow, amazing! Your hamsters are truly skilled!
I see. Your eyes managed to follow Sandy's movements. As expected of the Dark Lady, you have my praise.
He calls her the Dark Lady. That's so cute.
Amazing! Truly amazing! You must have a strong, trusting relationship with them. It's like all girls are attracted to men with dogs.
Get a dog. Then I'll be attracted to you.
No.
Oh, I'm gonna be so embarrassed. Look
Ah.
at him. He's pee-pee hard.
You didn't need to make you bother making your hamster press in.
Just as I thought, it's taking a while to open.
Oh, excuse me. Considering what we discussed earlier, the sensor will confirm that nothing is moving inside the tower, then wait for the other door to close. At that moment, I heard a loud sound from the other side of the door. There it is.
Ah, look over there!
The moment we set foot inside Strawberry Tower, Sonia raised her voice. When I looked where she was pointing, dun dun!
Dun-dun.
It's there, the handbook.
Yep, there's no doubt. This is my student handbook.
If the handbook Chiaki left in Grape Tower is here, that means...
Woo! It seems we've confirmed it. Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the same building. And whether or not you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, the tower becomes either Strawberry Tower or Grape Tower.
Then that door over there with the grape image on it. It's not the exit, but it appears it's connected to Grape House's Grape Hall.
But it also means we have no idea where the exit is. Well, I guess that can't be helped. There's no way we'd actually find the exit that easily. Anyway, I'm surprised. I can't believe you already uncovered a secret like this. As expected of Chiaki, you're truly amazing. Normally all you do is stare into space, but at times like this you really pull through for us.
Thanks? However, why was this building designed so strangely? There's probably no reason. It's simply because it's a fun house. That's all the reason Monokuma needs.
Who are you again?
I'm Monami! Why did you forget about me?
That reminds me, whatever happened to the Monokuma announcement?
What do you mean?
According to my internal clock, it's already past 10 p.m.
Huh? Is it that time already?
Despite that, why hasn't there been a Monokuma announcement?
Allow me to answer! Every single day up until now, I've constantly let you know when it's morning and night on this island. And thanks to that, you've been able to live a normal life. Did you guys mistake me for some kind of pretty alarm clock? Oh well, it's totally true that I'm pretty, but
Hey, what are you trying to say?
for the time being, the Monokuma announcements are on hiatus. You can't go outside and there's no windows here, so it's not like it matters if it's morning or night. Also, I've been thinking of a little something to replace the Monokuma announcement.
I don't like this. That's what Fuyiko said. What's wrong with him? There's no announcements, we can just look at the clock. Both Strawberry House and Grape House have clocks in their first floor lounges.
Even if I don't look at a clock, I have my internal clock, so it's no problem for me anyway.
And it's already past 10 p.m., right? I'm starting to feel sleepy after hearing that.
Since we don't have food, it might be better if we rest and conserve our energy. For now, let's just decide our room assignments. Room assignments? Each house has 5 guest rooms, so we should first decide who's gonna stay in which house.
I will stay with Gundam. We will just share one room. Why don't we make things simple and split them between the boys and the girls? Yes, let us do that.
That's a bummer, but, well, I guess it makes sense.
Then ladies first. Now... Okay. Now then, kittens. Choose which house you would like.
Let's just choose Grape House. Staring at a red room is just going to strain my eyes.
I wonder if the Sakura statue in Grape House has anything to do with it being the woman's
I
one.
wonder.
Then the men shall have Strawberry House. Strawberry men are known for passion.
Okay.
Also, each house has guest rooms of varying quality, right? Wasn't it 2 deluxe rooms, 1 standard room, and 2 crummy rooms? We need to decide those next, right?
But there are only 5 rooms in each house, right? Then 1 guy will be left over.
Then that means there's only one appropriate way to settle this.
Appropriate way.
Rock, paper, scissors, of course.
Suddenly, the rock, paper, scissors battle between 6 guys had begun. And the results?
Sorry, I ended up winning so easily.
That's right. I totally forgot. Nagito's the ultimate lucky student.
Yep.
So I take second place. That's fine. I was getting bored of always being on top.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck.
It's decided. You two will get the deluxe room. Now then, regarding the third winner... It's me. I'll be resting in the standard room.
Me and Kazuichi are next. So I get a crummy room, huh? It's better than rooming with someone. That's unfortunate, Hajime. You can rest in the lounge, but try not to catch a cold. Hey, how about you Grape House girls? Did you all pick your rooms as well?
Yeah, we did. We had a brief discussion and settled things smoothly. Sonia and I have the deluxe rooms, and apparently Akane wants one of the crummy rooms.
Why'd you choose the crummy room? There's still a standard room left over.
It's good enough for me. You guys might think it's pretty crappy, but it's like it's a palace compared to my home.
So then wouldn't the standard room be even more of a palace?
Ugh.
So there is a standard room and a crummy room left. Hajime, if you would like, please use one of them.
Huh? You can't do that!
Why not?
I mean, it's dangerous! Hajime might be the traitor, you know!
He made the grossest noise. Wow.
Wow!
What are you saying?
What am I... Huh?
We haven't doubted Hajime at all.
Even I don't think he'd try to trick us.
It seems you're the only one who thought Hajime is suspicious.
I love Soda finally being the butt of all the jokes.
Yes!
Finally.
Really? Of all people, you're gonna say that? You're really gonna say that?
Hajime, you can use one of our leftover rooms.
Thank you. I'll feel bad about using the standard room, so I'll stay in the crummy room. But even so, it really helps I have a place to sleep.
Now then, it's decided. We should turn in for today.
Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, ladies' room. Oh yeah. And so all the guys except for me ended up staying the night on the second floor of Strawberry House. And all the girls, plus my leftover self, stayed on the second floor of Grape House.